Remember I talked to you about sweating them peaches and them dry ingredients? Well, that's what it looked like when you let it sweat out. Now we're gonna add some wetness, but not just yet. We're gonna go on ahead and we're gonna get this crust together and panned up so we can go ahead and finish it on up. Here we go. Gonna flour this old rolling pin. Flour this countertop. Gonna grab a handful of this dough. We're gonna work this in small batches because we're gonna do a little bit larger than standard 13 by 9. This is a 13 and a half by 9 5/8 pan. So I'm not gonna try to make one crust on this one. We're gonna go ahead and do this kind of a 2 crust style. Told you, Daryl. Baby. You ain't messing with no amateur. Told ya. Told ya. Yeah. Rolling pin. Old fashioned way. Like I said, I ain't trying to roll out one huge large piece. This is a big pan. We just gonna work this hemp. I want to take it out to about 1/4 inch thick, maybe 3/16. Flip it on itself. Kind of just see. My family, we do a bottom and a top crust. Some folks they just do a, they just do a top crust. We do a bottom and a top crust, because most folks really like that crust and that juice mixing together. You know what I mean? See, there's a difference between a peach cobbler and a peach pie. See, cobblers are juicier, pies are drier. Cobblers are cooked in a square or rectangular pan. Pies are cooked in a round pan. You slice pies, you spoon cobblers. And that's the difference. So we making peach cobbler. We ain't making peach pie. We're gonna roll out a little bit more of this. Like I said, we're gonna do this about 2 times. Then we're gonna come up the sides here. Yeah. Yeah. That's about perfect. That's about what we want right there. See? And you gotta work this thing. You gotta work this thing. All right. Now we got to come up the sides with it. Always keeping your sides floured. Now I know that the word is flour, but I'm in my house and I'm comfortable, so I'm calling it flour. That's what I'm calling it. We just having a good time. Look here, Deborah. You know I love you, baby. You know, and me and Miss Smith and you and Yearn, we's just having a good time. We's just having a little camaraderie. You know, we're going to work this up the sides. Because, see, we want crust in every bite. See, that's what folks really like. Folks like the filling. They like the fruit. But folks really go for that crust mixing with that juice. Oh, son, I'm telling you, you just don't know. That's what I'm talking about, Miss Daryl. I have no doubts that you do something similar. I have no doubts. Because, you know, we both pros. We ain't no amateurs. You know, I'm going to work this thing all the way upside. That's what I'm going to do. I've been cooking for a long, long time. Long time. And I'll pit my skills against just about anybody's skills. You know, I ain't overconfident. I ain't cocky. You know, I ain't no chef. I just know how to cook. That's all. I just know how to cook. And I like to cook. I like good food. My mama told me when I was a young man, first starting out trying to cook, she said, son, man who can cook will always have a woman in his life.
That is so true.
That is so
mother
true.
Told
His
him
mama told me that.
His mother told him that. We've been together how long, baby?
35 years.
We've been married 35 years.
35.
We've been together 36.
Ain't that the truth? Now, we even got this bottom portion of this pie crust laid out. We're going to put some butter in it. Good old-fashioned butter. I ain't going to tell you how much butter, but this is butter. This ain't margarine. This is butter.
Say it again, baby.
This ain't margarine. This butter. This be butter. You remember I talked about that sweating? Sweating them dry ingredients and them peaches. And them ain't canned peaches. No. No canned peaches. Zero. Zilch. Nada. We're going to put some wet stuff in there now. Now, I got 3 wet ingredients that I use. I'm going to tell you one of them. The other 2, I'm sorry, I just can't tell you. Now, I am. I'm just sorry. I can't reveal these other 2. I just can't now. Vanilla. That's the one I will tell you. Vanilla. Here's a couple tablespoons. Gonna mix that up in there. Then I'm gonna come with wet ingredient number 3. Number 2, I should say. It's 3 of them. That was number 2. And the piece de resistance. The 3rd. Oh, you ain't messing around with no amateur now. I told you. Told you wasn't messing around with no amateur. We're going to work this in here and understand. I'm not necessarily stirring. I'm lifting. I don't want to break them peaches up. So I don't want to stir and agitate this hard. I'm lifting. We done got that mixed up. We gonna pull this off in here. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Lord, Lord, Lord. James Brown said it best. Let a man come in and do the popcorn, baby. Yeah, yes. I ain't scared of you now. I told you I was not scared of you. I ain't scared of you. I got skills. I got skills. Mad skills. Mad skills. Now the reason that I do this would typically be a typical 13 by 9, but I go a little bit higher with a special made size pan because I don't want none of this good filling and these good juices to run out. Now, we's gonna get this top crust. We's gonna get it together. See? No, baby girl, you ain't messing with no amateur now. Ain't no need, you know, hey, this ain't amateur hour. No. You know, I told you to come with your A game. Don't come up in here with your C game. Come with your A game. We're gonna work this dough. I'm gonna turn this oven on, y'all. 375. 375. Miss Deborah, you know I love you, baby. Shoot, we done been knowing each other a long time. Shoot. We's both pros. But I ain't scared of you. I ain't scared of no woman when it comes to cooking in nobody's kitchen. Y'all just don't scare me. Maudie Lee. That's my mom.